Just a fun, action-packed morning where we've just done some form filling for the UK.
Oh my god, that was hard work.
I tell you what, filling the UK passenger locator form is far more complicated than the Greece one.
Yeah, it is.
Greece was like, where are you staying, where's your hotel, who are you travelling with, blah blah blah, fill it all in. And the UK one's like, where have you been for the last 14 days before you went? I'm like, well, I've been for 7, so do I have to put I've been to the UK before I've been to Greece? Is it the last 14 days? And then you filled in your arrival date or arrival times to come to Greece, but then later on it asks you for departure dates and arrival dates, and I think Ariane's probably mixed them up because it is what time we arrived and departed Greece, not what time you arrive at home. It's all quite complicated. They use the same terminology for when you're coming out as when you're going back. And I don't know. It is what it is. It's paperwork and it's all tosh. So yeah, we're going out today. We've got pack lunch. I'll pack lunch in a second. We're going out today. We're going to Knossus. We're going to the birthplace of Zeus. We're going to maybe do some snorkeling at the beach.
Yes.
Maybe all in one go. We'll see if we're not too long at Knossus and the things. I guess we might come back to the hotel and then we'll go out for a snorkel, or we might have a snorkel and then come back after one long day. We're just going to make it up as we go. So yeah, we've got to pack lunch because we're out all day. And actually it looks alright, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't it? Yeah. So show you what's in it. Comfortable.
I've got pain.
So we've got some fruit. This says kiwi and a plum.
Yeah, I don't know how we peel the kiwi.
I wouldn't eat kiwi, so I don't
They're
know.
both the same, so.
Oh, okay. And then there's a couple of like ham cheese sandwiches, some salad, like a tomato, some cucumber, and there's somewhere in the bottom there's 2 bottles of water. And in the bottom. So yeah, that's alright. Just save us buying some lunch if we get the munchies. I say we're not going on a super expedition. We could have done one of these the other day when we were driving. Like we did about 4 hours driving together, didn't we? Yeah.
But we didn't realise. I saw someone's packed lunch and then I saw a sign.
Yeah, we just happened to glance like past where we go to the restaurant. There's like a whole bunch of little like laminated signs on, and one of them just says, "Oh, if you want to pack lunch, let us know the day before 4 o'clock." So, right, I'm going to round up all of our stuff. Swimming things and water shoes, and then we will head off. Good times. 3 masks in this one.
Yeah, I think it's because they get a lot of people in here, don't they?
Yeah, it's 15 euros each as well, so a bit more than the others. And that's it. Let's go. Let's get the tickets and crack on. Cool. Right, so we're kind of on our own. Everyone else has got a tour guide. This will either work out, or we won't know what we're looking at.
We probably won't know what we're looking at.
This is cool. Already.
There is a map.
Oh, we get a map. Brilliant. It's not the entire labyrinth you expected. So yeah, these are storage rooms. It's very much like the other one we saw. But this one says they're probably the stumps, but they might be where the stored going. Could be good, could be bad. Either way, they kept stuff in them.
I'm glad we're walking around here at this time of the morning. I'll just go out later.
I was thinking the same thing because I'm already getting a sweaty back because of my backpack. It's been like, it's probably only just 10 o'clock. So it seems to be. Presumably because we can't take away for 55 people should be listening to me on bicycle in a minute. Already getting up for COVID. Wow, I mean there's this lens, like you can tell this is the biggest on the island. This is a lot different to that one we went to at
Can I look at some of this side? Oh, sorry.
yeah, it's a lot different to the one at Mali. You can tell it was the biggest because I mean, even some of these walls, look at the size of that. I mean, like that's a dividing wall. That's a good 7-foot wide wall. I'm not surprised it's in a bit better shape. It looks a bit better constructed. Some have obviously taken liberties to repaint them, I suppose. But
Wow.
cool here. still horrible, isn't it?
That was the little boat.
And gutters as well.
I mean, look at them stairs.
I don't think you can get down at the minute, can you? Oh, probably. It's quite far. There's quite a few levels to this building. This is 8. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 floors maybe. Scary this place is actually, actually. Soon to try and get down to have a look. And it just goes on. I think the place that I was just saying, the place that I think they're trying to do some restoration work and things. Yeah, right. So this stairs, so it goes down level, comes out obstacles up level. It's the same on the other side as well. So there's still stuff happening down there, right?
Eine Religion hoch. So wohl gewertet wird, als wirklich die wir gesagt haben, aber das ist der Ziel. Nicht der Mond, Europa ist der Mond. Europa ist der Mond.
This bit is the west wing. These stairs would have gone up. This has all been recreated by Evans, the guy that excavated a lot of it. And I think the straight down here was a shrine.
I reckon it gets so busy here later on.
Yeah, so I don't know what time it's open. We've got to be about 10 o'clock, don't we? So
Because I've seen it heaving before.
and I bet there is a lot in tour groups. I bet there's a lot go around of guided tours. But
Do we go down here?
I think so. Let's see what's up here. Though. See all of this. I mean, that's old. Missing the top off. That's huge. Oh no, it goes there. You come out that too. These aren't reconditioned steps. The picture into everyone else. See anything anywhere, it's this wall and this little fresco at the back of the wall. And do the same and take the picture in a second. Oh, at least I know the bugs down here. I thought I'd left Crete for a minute. Digging these steps. They don't go anywhere.
As if they had water parks in them days.
Look, it's just right here. 6 years ago, we had water parks. We don't know we're born. This was storage for all these. I don't know what it's called. Say parts, but I think that's not doing it. Look at all these big storage jars. I can see the door to that nice room. Yeah. Ropes.
Around this bit.
Yeah, some of this is closed off. But yeah, some more storage things over there as well. Just extending some of this fence, and that's what they're working on. Don't quite know why, unless some of it's getting a bit too delicate. These ropes are alright, but in fairness, they're not supposed to if they don't go there if they don't want to. Can't trust some people. This bit's the north entrance. And again, this is part of the repaired fresco that Evan's put in. We found it, there's been 2 of these either side of the walkway. See if I can show you in a second. Yeah, so that'd be the entrance. There would have been another one of these this side too. So you walked up to that main path up into the courtyard. Really. Oh, it's nice and breezy in there, yeah.
What's that?
That's just things we use for flushing toilets or this. See what they say. Yeah, so we don't think there's contained water, there's no drainage. There might be a purification ceremony or something. Purify. Used to purify people with the COVID going in.
Huh?
Used to purify people with the COVID going in.
You're lying.
That's what it said.
You're lying.
No, they said they used to use a purification ceremony, so people entering through the North Gate. Maybe it was like customs, you know. Have you got too many fags? Yes, that's made up there. It looks like an early version of the Roman amphitheatres and stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This theatre area. So this road, that's what I put on camera. So this road goes on, it carries on all the way down to the old town, which is down like Calaca.
What?
Ode. Yeah, it's quite cool. I can't get over how old these places are. Like, there's people living here 4,000 years BC, 6,000 years ago people were living here. The original palace got knocked down and then they built another one, but even the latest one here was still like 1700 BC. It's like 3,500 years ago. Some of it got restored when the chap Evans came and excavated it and restored some stuff like the frescoes and some of the walkways, but a lot of it's still original.
It's nice that these things are still kept so people can come and visit them.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. There was a time before telephones and COVID.
Look, she's watching on an iPad with a box around it.
Nice.
Take the glasses, but then I can't see.
Yeah, because you finally got some sunglasses. Babes, should we come now and bunny?
So what?
Should we come now and bunny?
Oh. What is that?
It's called the time. It's got some string on it. It's like a pull along toy cow.
I found what you want.
Go on then. That's cool.
Don't think for sale, but
Totally have that before, too.
yeah.
Greek mythology book. Nice man.
I think so, yeah.
Leonidas. Right way. This is smart. Coolest minotaur I've ever seen. What's that now?
1750. I think we should get a little minotaur thing. Whoa!
Sweating. Get that aircon. I took my hat off as well while we were driving. That was cool though. It's a nice little palace. I quite enjoy it. I don't know. The Minotaur's cool. It's one of the places I always wanted to come and have a look around. There's loads around here. Actually, if you park up, there's a couple of other palaces around the corner. The one of Ariadne and Dionysus, something like that. They're only a couple of minutes away. There's loads around this part of the world. I'm saying it's relatively next to the airport. I think we've done about 6-7 kilometres from Heraklion Airport, so it's not far away from there at all if you stay around this area. We'll have some water, we're going to go for a drive.
Did you show we got some cool plaque things?
No, because after I filmed some of that shop, there's a big sign saying no photographs, so I'll put the camera away.
Okay.
But rather than buying like a little miniature to stand on the fireplace that we saw, we got like
It's like a plaque.
Yeah, it's like a plaque. I guess like you'd put a...
And it's got old pictures on.
Yeah, battery changed.
Yeah. It's called Minion Copies, just straight across from the entrance.
Yeah.
They've got loads of Minotaur things in there and like...
Yeah, there's a whole row of shops. I'll show you, because one's like Labyrinth. So we went to this one with a Minotaur in the front, then over the copies, but so they're all souvenir shops. And we got one of these things. It's kind of like these square things.
Oh yeah, they've got some there, yeah. But they're only €5 in there, so it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, nice little take-home keepsake. I say normally we've got like a little Lanzarote statue, but it sits on the fire, it gathers dust, you move it every time and that's it. So if it's on the wall with all the pictures up the stairs, I think that's probably a better place for it. Cool, so we're going to go for a drive. Next up is the birthplace of Zeus. There's a proper name for it, but it's properly Greek, and I'll show you a sign, I'll try and say it when we get
It's
there.
called Mala.
It's got a D in it.
Mala.
Cool, so yeah, we're going to go for a drive and we'll see you when we get to the event.